What's up, everyone? It's Jeremy. If you enjoy my content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out. Appreciate y'all. Alright, so we covered the rides and we covered the shows, but what about the vendors? This year's Bike Fest had over 85 vendors in 2 official locations. One being the OC Convention Center and the other being the Inlet parking lot. The vendors were varied and consisted of bigger, more established companies all the way down to your mom and pops. You could also find vendor setups at various other locations through Ocean City at places such as Secrets, Wild Bill's, and Hooper's. While not part of the official lineup, they still had some really cool stuff to see. OC Rock and Ride also had their own official merchandise available at both locations and still currently online, so if you see something you like, go support them so they can make next year's Rock and Ride even bigger and better than it was this year. So before we get into the vendor walkthrough, I wanted to touch on some of the things that I liked about this year's setup. First, free parking. Look, man, I've told y'all before, if it's free, it's for me. And free parking goes a long way. It's a lot easier than having to sit there and keep money in your bar bag or trying to get your wallet out with gloves on, or whether they take cash or whether they take card or whatever the case is. Free parking, huge plus. Secondly, I really liked the variety of merch that was available at the vendors. For one, you had a ton of bike stuff, so you could get things done like oil changes, you could get a new exhaust put on, custom derby covers, rims, sound systems, pinstriping, you name it. They had everything that could be done pretty much on the spot, so that part was pretty cool. They also had your fair share of culture stuff as well too, things like hats, t-shirts, riding gear, and jewelry, rings and wallet chains, and all the things that you could think of that help add to that kind of biker aesthetic. Third, ease of parking, right? So anywhere is a parking spot if you're brave enough, but if you don't want to just park on the street where somebody can total your bike if they're driving drunk one night, you could get in and out of most of the areas pretty easily. While parking may not have been abundant, it was still easy to get through the parking areas. You just may have had to walk a little bit because of the amount of people that showed up. But getting in and out of the parking situations in Ocean City was a breeze. Which brings me to number 4, getting in and out of the convention center. So as I was told before at the stoplight, you would have to do a U-turn, then turn into the parking lot, and then fight for parking spots within that parking lot there. But this year, they had you make a left at the light, and instead of having to deal with cross traffic or anybody else that may be on that road that you're trying to turn into, the only thing that was getting in your way were just pedestrians, which were easily avoidable. The 5th thing I liked was that the food and the drinks seemed to be pretty decently priced. Unlike going to like a sporting event or a concert where they pretty much kind of got you by the balls, I felt like the food, while it was a little bit higher than you would find at like a Wawa or a Rural Farms or anything, it wasn't that much more. And the last thing, there was no beef that I saw between clubs or just your everyman or anybody else that was there. Everybody was getting along. Now, while there may have been skirmishes and scuffles and stuff like that throughout, when you got thousands of people in one area, you can expect that something's going to pop off. No problems, no fights that I saw, nobody having any arguments or anything. It was a pretty relatively safe and fun environment. So now I covered the things that I did like about the vendors. Let me get into a couple of the things that I didn't like, and it wasn't much. For one, the biggest one, there were no deals. I didn't see anything that looked to be any cheaper or giving any sort of urgency to purchase while you were there versus buying any other time of the year. Or with this happening in September, Black Friday is right around the corner. In 2 months, you're going to be able to buy whatever you were looking to buy that day, most likely at a discount for Black Friday. So I would have liked to have seen some of the vendors have more deals, especially if I'm there, I got money with me, I might be a little bit drunk, I'm looking to spend, and I'm an impulsive shopper. If I find something that I like and it's there and I can touch it, I can put my hands on it and I can take it home that day, there's a good chance I'm probably going to buy it. But if it's just going to be the same price, I might as well just make it convenient and order it and not have to worry about how I'm going to get whatever the hell I just bought back to the hotel on a motorcycle. Secondly, contrary to the praise I gave for ease of parking and getting out of places like the convention center, people just kind of park dumb. I mean, if you're riding in with a group, like we rode in, we were about 4 deep, just park in front of your homie, man. It's not that big of a deal. You don't need to park side by side. It just creates more of an issue of trying to find parking in spots that are already kind of tight. So yeah, if you're going to do something like that and you're riding with a group, please just park in front of each other. It'll make it life that much easier for people that want to get in and get out. Lastly, while this isn't directly related to the vendors, it was in the same area as the vendors, and that's the music. I'm not particularly a fan of the music they tend to book for events like this because they justifiably so, shoot for more of the radio-friendly rock bands or what I call butt rock. So you're going to see things like Buck Cherry and Shinedown, Chevelle, Disturbed, and even some aging rock acts like Cheap Trick, Leonard Skinner, and Foghat. And I get it. The promoter's not really concerned about people like me since I'm probably the minority in this one. I don't expect to see bands like Mastodon or Gojira or Cannibal Corpse or even Whitechapel out there playing. But yeah, not a huge fan of the music choices, but I had a good time. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Lit or Uncle Kracker. They played what they played and it was perfectly fine. I didn't hate it, wasn't enamored by it, but I was drunk enough that I didn't really care and I had a good time anyway. The people were great, the music was fine, and anything else would just be nitpicking. So with that said, enjoy the sights and the sounds of what it's like to walk through the vendors at OC Rock and Ride, starting with the Inlet.
Look, parking. Parking all along here.
we've been here like 10 seconds and you're already trying to drop 800 on a seat.
Well, no, that would just ship it to me, get it home. I have a bad boy cycle with 2 pieces that has the holes in the middle and everything.
I wouldn't ship it for $800.
Yeah, I feel
just go ahead and ship it.
I might just buy it off the site there. I do like that seat though. I've been trying to find somebody that has that seat. You know,
If you got to pay for shipping and then pay to ship it, you might as well just buy one stop like that.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hey man,
I would rather not sell a seat that has a flaw, just simply because it has a flaw. You know, I believe it.
That would be my bike.
look, you just saved
But
yourself
no,
800
I was
bucks.
looking at that seat to see what the orange looked like.
Yeah.
And how it felt.
Mandarin orange is what my thing calls that.
Okay. Because I already have a backrest and I have a bad boy cycle and it's good for bar hopping.
Yeah.
But when you start going on like 1,000+ mile rides, it sucks.
Yeah.
And that looks like it'll feel much better. So I'll hit you guys up. I've bought stuff from you before. Like my Chrome Works. I bought my Custom Dynamics lights. You guys do a sale every now and then around Black Friday. You're on roadglide.org or whatever. You guys are on there. I bought from you. So I'll hit you up.
When they approve our post, you never know when that's going to happen.
Yeah. Thanks, though. I appreciate the time.
Keep it going.
Next up, the Ocean City Convention Center. like that color though.
You got a Trask on this bitch.
Uh-huh.
I like that color better, but they got a turbo on it, too. Right on the left there. It's even got big forwards. They're not like way out there on it.
Which one you buying, Tris?
What's that?
Which one you buying?
What am I buying? Here.
See, she came here as passenger princess, but it looks like she might be taking one home.
No, I'm not taking
No? No peer pressure?
I'd have to trade in my,
You don't have to. Just add it to the fleet.
yeah, I'd never ride my, my street. Oh, that's like fun.
Wait, I'm just like a long range car. It's just really forward. It's really hard to tell because of
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Probably.
this is basically Jeremy's bike with Brandon. And it's got the 117 out of my bike.
Thanks.
No, it is. It's your bike. It's a new model of your bike.
It's my bike, but better. That's what he's saying.
This one actually has a...
I love the lowriders. I mean,
I love that color.
that's my jam. We're over here looking at all this expensive shit that we know we can't afford. Well, they might be able to afford it. I could probably technically swing it, but that would be very financially irresponsible. So let's get out of here before we start spending some real money. See, she's going back to it. I bet she buys it. What do you think? So what do you think the over/under is if she's going to buy it?
I don't know. She's right here. I can't talk.
I feel like you bought it in your head. You're just trying to talk yourself out.
I am trying to talk myself
Am I
out.
wearing a different T-shirt finally in a video?
Maybe. I don't know. But
It's Bearded Mechanic.
there you go. I'm just plain black T-shirt. Keeping it basic.
Which one's mine?
Right here.
You know, I said just a couple seconds ago, I was like, we got to get out of here before we start spending some real money.
And then you walk back at him.
Yeah. You'll be taking that home. You won't be passenger princess on the way home, huh?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to put another payment on something.
Well, you know. Can't take it with you when you die. knew I had to buy it. As I'm getting the nod of disapproval from Jason. Well, at least it wasn't the $150 sunglasses, right? They look great though, and they're indestructible. Hey, that's right. And they're lifetime warranty. Beat the shit out of them. Use that warranty, right? And lastly, Hoopers and Wild Bills.
They got them out for iron. That was good. Casey, you better, I promise. Oh yeah. They're already throwing milk, coffee, and you must have mules, shrimp martinis. While you're here, Hooper, simply try to orange crush and make it taste exactly like orange cream.
Drink break. Out in,
Gotta stay cool and hydrated.
yeah. Hoopers, right? I think that's what it is. What's it say on there? Ponchos? Place is pretty dope though, right on the water. Literally right on the water.
Yeah.
I can walk up and film the water coming right up and touching your feet. That's how close
Yeah,
it is.
some nice vendors out here too. Packed.
Oh, everyone's gonna be packed. But cheers.